Tourists are still coming to the Philippines, but they're not coming back. And that's the beginning of the crisis. Most countries worry about getting more visitors. The Philippines is facing a different problem entirely. People come once and never return. And the reason why isn't what most people think. Online, the Philippines looks like a perfect postcard. Perfect beaches, perfect smiles, perfect sunsets. It's marketed as one of the places you must see before you die. But when you land, when you walk the streets, when you actually are on the ground, you start to understand what travelers mean when they say it's beautiful, but it's not built for tourists. Here's the part people don't want to talk about. The Philippines has one of the lowest repeat visitor rates in Southeast Asia. Meanwhile, Thailand's repeat rate is high. Vietnam's is climbing. Malaysia and Cambodia outperforming expectations. Even Indonesia's numbers are rising. But the Philippines? People love the idea of visiting, but the reality hits them hard. Why? Because the experience doesn't match the marketing. And that's where tourists start to check out. I remember the moment it clicked for me. I stepped out of my hotel in Manila to do a simple walk. And instantly, no sidewalks, cars 2 feet from my shoulder, jeepneys cutting through lanes, motorcycles hopping curbs, wires overhead like a spider web, heat blasting you like an open oven. None of this is shown on Instagram. And I remember thinking, this isn't a deal breaker, but nobody prepared me for this. And that exact moment is where the disappointment begins for a lot of travelers. Let me make something clear. The Philippines doesn't have a scam problem. It doesn't have a safety problem. It doesn't even have a service problem. The crisis is deeper. It's infrastructure. It's logistics. It's the travel experience collapsing under the weight of its own potential. People come expecting fast transportation, easy transfers, reliable systems, smooth tourist flow. But what they get is long lines, inconsistent service, chaotic transportation, unpredictable pacing, and the heat that wears you down fast. That combination is deadly for tourism. You know what really opened my eyes? Talking to the Filipinos themselves. You see it in their faces. The stress, the frustration, the burnout. They're living the crisis too. One woman told me, "We love tourists, but the system isn't ready for them." That sentence explains everything. It's not about Filipino people. They're warm, kind, generous. It's about the environment they're forced to work in. And that's the part tourists feel immediately. This is why the Philippines travel crisis is real. It's not that people stop coming. It's that they leave exhausted, overwhelmed, confused, disappointed. Not angry, just tired. The country is paradise, but paradise is hard to reach, hard to navigate, and hard to enjoy unless you know exactly what you're stepping into. And tourists remember that. So when they think about a second trip, they choose Thailand, Vietnam, Bali, Malaysia, because those places feel easier, more predictable, more built for foreigners. That's the real crisis. Here's the truth. The Philippines can fix this, but it needs to fix airport congestion, transportation systems, tourism infrastructure, city planning, tourist flow management, consistency in pricing, reliable transport options, overcrowding in hotspots, and slow-moving logistics. None of this is about culture. None of this is about people. It's about systems. Improve the systems, and the tourists will return in the millions. But here's what you need to know before you come. Expect chaos. Expect heat. Expect long waits. Expect infrastructure gaps. Expect Manila to be overwhelming. Expect logistics to be slower than Thailand or Vietnam. If you're prepared for that, you'll have a great time. The crisis isn't bad experiences. The crisis is expectation mismatch. Paradise exists, but you have to navigate through the storm to reach it. Let me be clear. The Philippines is still one of the most natural, beautiful countries on earth. Filipinos are some of the warmest people you'll ever meet. The food hits different when you find the right spots. The islands are unmatched. The culture is strong. But the travel experience feeds the crisis. Not the people, not the culture, not the beauty. The experience. And that's the truth nobody online wants to admit. If the Philippines wants repeat visitors, the system has to catch up with the dream. Because repeat visitors are the backbone of a successful tourism industry. And right now, people love the Philippines, but the Philippines isn't loving them back through its systems. That's the crisis. So here's my advice. Don't cancel your trip. Just cancel the fantasy. Come for truth. Come for culture. Come for the people. And come prepared. Because if you walk in expecting paradise, you'll walk out exhausted. But if you walk in ready for the real Philippines, you'll understand the beauty behind the chaos, the heart beneath the noise, and the truth that nobody shows you on Instagram. This is real travel. This is real Asia. And this is Asia Uncovered.